What's up, it's Coach J Pro, and today we're reviewing the top 5 boxing gloves for home workouts going into 2024. Starting with number 5, the reveal. The Hayabusa T3s. So these are super solid lower tier gloves if budget is the #1 factor. They're super comfortable, you're getting decent protection. Probably the best feature of this glove is the interlocking wrist strap. You know me, I'm always laces over Velcro, but if you value convenience and you're just doing them for quick workout classes. Okay, getting into the cons. Well, first of all, I think the padding wears down a little too quickly on these. They're a synthetic leather. After about a year of training, they really started to wear down and the protection just dropped way down. I just think that they're overpriced. They're really decent gloves, but I think that they're priced a little high. You can spend $40 more and just be in a different stratosphere in terms of quality, like the glove we're about to get into next. Oh, and you might be wondering what makes me qualified to tell you what the top 5 boxing gloves are. Well, first of all, there's no such thing as a true top 5. It's all relative. My top 5 might be different than your top 5, and that's okay. It's just about getting you useful information to find the right pair for you. But if you're curious, I have over 10 years of boxing training experience, originally as a hobbyist and then as an amateur boxer fighting out of NYC. I'm now a boxing coach and fitness trainer, so I'm tapped into all different sides of the game. Number 4, drum roll please. I know you like the reveal. Boom, Cleto Reyes hook and loop gloves. Now, some people are going to be upset to see Cleto Reyes at number 4 because these are the puncher's glove, one of the only remaining brands to still use actual horsehair in the padding, which provides for a really nice snap on the bag and duel out the punishment in sparring or competition. Well, first of all, really firm, comfortable padding and hand protection that does not wear down over time. The horsehair really just gives you that extra snap on the bag. The other thing that you notice about these is the thumb sits really comfortably. How it's designed, it's attached to the glove itself. The lining inside the glove wore down over time for me. So right where my fingertips are, it feels kind of like this hardened plastic feeling. Obviously you're sweating in these when you're training. So you just I just noticed a little bit of like a weird feeling at my fingertips that wasn't there before. It's not something that really hurts the experience drastically, but it is something I noticed. And then also you're getting the leather is wearing down as well. You can see mine has some fading on it. Okay, number 3, drum roll please. Boom, Everlast Elite Lace-Ups. So right away you notice how comfortable these gloves are. As soon as you slide them on, they're lined with something soft and fuzzy. I don't know what it is, but you just feel the comfort. Close to the #1 glove on this list. Not quite at that level, but definitely the second most comfortable glove on this list. So excellent protection here all around the hand and thumb, all around the wrist, really thick, nice protection. So your hands are super safe when you're training. The other thing that you notice is that this glove kind of molds to your hand. I don't know what the material is here, but you feel it just wrapping around your hand and wrist, which is really nice, really comfortable. And so like it or not, I have these at number 3 because they're $80 cheaper than the Cleto Reyes. And I feel like for $80 cheaper, maybe I'm not dishing out as much punishment, but this channel is boxing for wellness. I'm helping folks work out at home. So I lean towards comfort, protection over how bad I can hurt somebody. If anything, they're a little heavy, a little bulky. I prefer lighter gloves when I'm flying around with the reflex bag, so I want that lightning fast hand speed. And because of all that protection, they definitely feel a little heavier than some of the other gloves on this list. And the only other thing I'd noticed, for whatever reason, the top of the forearm feels a little funny. I don't know how to describe it, but when I'm up with my hands in guard, you know, maybe I just need to get used to it. It just feels a little funny on the top of my forearm. Maybe that's just my thing, I don't know. Overall, amazing value, amazing glove. That's why I use it number 3. Stop using the Velcro wrist strap boxing gloves. I know people were in a rush. I know we like the convenience in and out, but then I see people on the forums online in different boxing workouts and communities talking about their hand pain, their wrist pain. You always want to go for the laced gloves because you can get these little thingies called lacing loops that makes it easy to do yourself. At first it's a little weird, but then you get used to it and it's super easy. You really want the best protection when you're talking about punching a bag every single day. Moving on to number 2. It's the Rival RB10 bag gloves. Let's go.
I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and read it, you was soft.
Okay. I know everything I just said about laces over Velcro, but there are some exceptions. Here's why. So for starters, the wrist strap is designed really well. Similar to the Hayabusa, you're not getting 2 straps, it's just 1, but they have a signature design with the wrist, which makes it feel pretty close to just as molded as if you were using laces. The other thing that makes these gloves stand out is their signature gel padding. The technology behind it is crazy. If you look at their website, it's like military, industrial designed gel padding that's designed to absorb more, but you really feel it. It gives your punches a unique bounce that you notice right away if you've been using traditional leather boxing gloves, and then you get a taste of this padding. So it's elite protection and it feels like it's absorbing energy better and giving energy when you punch. Super comfortable, great protection, bouncy gloves. The only con here is that these gloves are only for bag training. So if you're boxing for fitness or wellness or doing my workouts every week, you don't have to worry about that. But a lot of times you start to develop a real interest in boxing training and you might want to check out a gym and do some sparring or mitt work. And Rival says it on their website, because of the strength and force of this gel padding, it can be dangerous for sparring. So bag work only. All right, moving on to the number 1 boxing glove for home workouts in 2024. You already know it's winning boxing. Come on now.
Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag.
The best boxing gloves for home workouts, for gym workouts, for sparring, for training, for everything in between. This is the top of the top. So when I first walked into a boxing store, I was probably like 14 years old, and I remember seeing these on the top shelf, and the guy working there said I could try them on, and he described these gloves as the Rolls Royce of boxing gloves. I was just like, wow, I wonder if one day I'll ever own a pair of those. And now I own 3, so life has been going pretty good. Elite hand protection. I mean, it feels like you're hitting the bag with pillows on your hands. Also super comfortable and super lightweight. So you're getting the most elite hand and wrist protection possible while also being able to fly and throw at really fast speeds. The only thing to consider is the price. It does not come cheap to train at the highest level. So it all depends on your situation, but without a doubt, number 1 will always be winning boxing. Drop a comment if there's anything I left out or missed, and definitely make sure you're subscribed to the channel to break those gloves in. I'm dropping complete weekly workouts every single week. You don't want to miss those, and until next time, I'll see you again real soon.